Welcome back, my lovely darlings. Today, very interesting video. We're going to talk about winter and winter outfits, but like a proper winter adventure. If you're going somewhere, maybe for skiing, maybe just to hang out with friends somewhere in like a mountain cottage, then this video is for you, to give you some inspiration for really lovely outfits for winter. Some of them very chic, some of them more feminine. So there's going to be a bunch of a lot of different outfits, just to show you that you can really find your own style even when it's minus 20 outside and you really want to look like yourself. So yeah, right now in Scotland, it was today on the morning when I was dropping my son to nursery, it was -4, but recently I spoke with one of my friends in Poland and she told me that it's -20 already. So there's lots of snow. Depends where you are, obviously, in the world. You're going to discover winter differently. Sometimes some of you might not have snow at all. Maybe you don't really have any type of winter. It's more like summer all year, which is still lovely, but sometimes it's nice to go somewhere as well, discover a different place, and still, you know, look really chic. I made a video about skiing already, so if you didn't see that one, then you might go and check that out. It's going to show you different ideas as well, how to look very fashionable on the ski slope. But today I want to show you and touch on different kind of activities. There's always lots of things to do. Like when we were last time, this was quite some time ago before our kids, so already I think 5 years ago, I think, we went to Poland, to Zakopane. There's like a winter capital of Poland, and we had a fantastic fun on the, if I find the pictures I will insert them here, on ski, like a scooters. We rented a beautiful cottage, you know, like a wooden cottage, so you can find, there was like a ice labyrinth, you know, so it's fantastic. I highly recommend you, if you ever consider going to Poland in winter, Zakopane is a place to really go. And it's, comparing to other cities in Europe when it comes to prices, Zakopane is much more affordable than, I don't know, going to France, for example. So yeah, so it was absolutely fantastic. We had absolutely fantastic time, and I think it's nice to talk as well about different activities, not only skiing, because not all of us want to ski. We really enjoy that. We obviously have now small kids, so it's a little bit harder. Once they're a little bit bigger, then we would like to introduce skiing as well for them, but that's you know, we're talking 5 years ahead, you know, so it's not going to happen any recent time. But many of you don't have a desire to ski, and it's absolutely fine. You can still go for some beautiful ski resort, and you can just enjoy the atmosphere, and you don't need to be scared that you might break any of your limbs because you never tried skiing and you're just not interested at all in this kind of stuff, you know. And that's, as I'm saying, absolutely fine. But there are lots of different activities you can do, and the atmosphere of the fresh mountain air, the sun that is reflected by the snow, it's such a great thing to witness as well. So highly recommend you to consider that next time when you're planning your holiday, that maybe it would be nice to go somewhere as well when it's very cold. One of those things that you really need, it doesn't matter if you're skiing, if not, you really need some kind of very like a heavy boots that are very like waterproof. They are great for very like a deep snow, and they're going to just protect you, you know, those kind of shoes that you're not going to feel any cold, because, you know, this is not really pleasant to go somewhere where it's beautiful but you're freezing and you feel like you really made a mistake by going with some kind of maybe like a winter boots that are not necessarily great for that kind of winter, you know. We're talking somewhere when there's snow for your knees or something like this, then you really need proper like a boots, like something like this. This outfit here with a lady, she's wearing all red apart from her like trousers. I think it's really nice. It just shows you that you can wear strong colors even during the winter. You're going to be very visible as well, because obviously there's a contrast between red and white. But I think it's really lovely. And those kind of boots we're talking about, that they are very like big chunky, waterproof, weatherproof really boots that are fantastic for snow. They're not very heavy. They are now made this way that are not very heavy. So it's still very comfortable when you're walking around. It's obviously when you're walking on snow, you have this crack of the snow, you know, this sound. And it's such a wonderful experience, you know, I just love it. Love like a proper winter. So those shoes are really great for that. Talk about a little bit this kind of pleasures, like when it's really, really cold and you have some hot tub somewhere and you're going to wear some lovely swimsuit, because you can wear swimsuit outside even when it's really, really cold. When you go to hot tub, you know, it's such an amazing experience as well when you are outside. It's very nice warm water. You sometimes it's so cold that you actually need to cover, like go under water with your arms because it's so cold. Sometimes it's a little bit warmer, so you can just normally stand up or sit in the tub and you're still going to really enjoy it, you know, glass of wine, glass of coffee, whatever, you know, you want to drink. But it's really a lovely experience during the winter, and those kind of little things, you know, brings me a lot of joy. You know, I always talk about traveling, but I love it. Brings a lot of joy to a lot of people. But if you never tried that, this should be something you should try it, you know, one day. And it's just something really amazing when you sit in the hot water and everything else is frozen. There's so much snow, and you just take in all the atmosphere and just this raw nature. It's really, really wonderful. Great for this kind of winter adventures. Example of this outfit are knitted jumpers. They are thick wool, proper knitted jumpers. I personally have beige, very similar to this one, lovely with this kind of beige trousers as well. And then you could go for beige shoes if you find those. That would be fantastic. Or you can go for contrast shoes, but again, this kind of chunky boots that are fantastic for walking on a snow. It just gives you this kind of vibe of coziness, and you have this kind of feeling, oh, you have a little bit wine, admire all the, you know, views from the restaurant or from the hotel you're sitting. It's just really, really, really lovely vibe. Let's talk a little bit about furs. Your choice. Is it going to be real fur? Is it going to be fake fur? It's honestly, I'm not going to go into deep into what is better. It's everybody's choice, everybody conscious, do whatever suits you. Lovely outfit. It gives me this kind of Russian vibes as well. Beautiful woman, but I think it's really lovely to have this kind of very warm fur on top of that, on top of some nice, you know, like over here she's wearing like a white layers underneath. Your bag, obviously, it's beautiful, the saddlebag, but let's focus on this fur. You know, those kind of can really upgrade you. You can look very, very elegant and chic. And obviously going to give you lots of warmth. So maybe something to consider when you're going just out for a walk and you want to look really chic. Maybe you're going from your hotel to a new restaurant, you know, those are going to be great as well to keep you very, very warm, and you're still going to have beautiful outfit rather than just like a ski jacket, you know, if you would put it on. So just something a little bit different. You wouldn't wear that in many times during your, you know, life, especially if you live in a warm country, but it is something that maybe you want to wear, you know, something that you really like, but you never had an occasion to wear it. So this is, for me, in my opinion, great option, you know, rather than maybe ski jacket, like a very sporty jacket, you would wear this kind of fur, still a lot of warmth, and you can look very, very fantastic, very luxurious feel. Obviously, lots of different styles. You can look very, very sporty from one side, but you can also look very, very feminine if you put a little bit more details to your outfit. This outfit here, for example, gives me those kind of very feminine vibes. You have those kind of like a ear warmers, I think that's how I call them. Lovely pink sweater, beautiful like wool or maybe cashmere coat in this kind of beige color. Even those like I think the jumper itself, it has this kind of like warmers on the hand, or maybe that's just something that you attach, I don't know, but Very, very chic, very, very lovely, still very comfortable. Outfit for like winter adventure. You can just go like this to a nice restaurant for lunch. You can just really look feminine and still keep yourself warm with wearing like a wool or cashmere coat. Or any coat, really, it doesn't need to be wool and cashmere. I'm just saying those are going to keep you warm. But you can find a really good polyester coats as well. Let's just not focus only on wool and cashmere here, because obviously those are more pricey than if you buy something that has a little bit more polyester in it. But I think it's a lovely outfit to mention. It's very feminine, just shows you that you can still look very, very feminine, womanly like during the winter. Let's talk about a little bit about color, like a beige color when it comes to winter. Lots of people, even myself recently, I bought a dark colored jacket. For me, it was just a little bit more, makes more sense when I have small kids, always getting somewhere, easy get dirty with them. But I have a beige coat as well, like a shorter puffy coat, which I really love. It's just the zipper is broken and you fix that. But apart from that, I think the beige coats looks much more chic than the darker coats during the winter. So it's just something for you to consider next time when you're buying that. This outfit over here, long beige coat, everything is this kind of creamy colors. It's very chic. You could still look beautiful if you have all of this in black and gray, don't take me wrong. You can really look chic like that in darker colors. But I think like beige colors just gives you a little bit more, So if you are not scared of investing in light color clothes, because some people are scared, then something for you to consider in the future. Because I think you can really, really look fantastic with not a lot of effort. If you just have a coat, your hat, your gloves, it is kind of similar shade, and that's already going to look really, really nice. If we talk about hats, then let's talk a little bit about those kind of like my mom, she always said this kind of hat, like almost like a from made of fox, or made of like artificial, some kind of fur hats that are keeping you warm, but gives you this kind of, again, very, very like Russian chic for me. Example here, I think it just looks really, really nice. It gives you very luxurious vibe, very elegant and very rich. So if you're looking for this kind of little bit element of upgrading your outfit, then I think wearing this kind of hat can really help you. With winter outfits, I think not to forget about layers. Layers, like base layers, are very, very important. You can choose any color to suit you. I think the creamy one and the like skin color are creamy ones are really, really nice. The black one as well is really nice. You can go for colorful, whatever suits your personality as well. But let's not forget about them, because they are very, very important. That not only the coat is going to protect you, but when it's really, 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 really cold outside, you need to have a great base layers. You can find lots of different shops nowadays where you can really, not very expensive one, that you can wear, just going to warm you up. You're going to feel cozy. You're going to feel protected, that's what you want. You don't want to have this kind of feeling of frozenness, that's the worst, when you're feeling like your bones and you can't move because you are so cold, like, But you just want to really protect yourself, be responsible. And the same as well for kids, you need to have good layers for kids. But layers are very important, Sometimes you're going to feel very chunky, but you can nowadays really find beautiful, like a thin layers that are going to keep you very, very warm. One of those kind of activities that I would personally love to try one day. I hope I'm going to, one of those kind of activities that I would love to try one day. Let's cross my fingers, like that's on my bucket list, is to like have a ride in the helicopter during the winter, and it's just like seeing the peaks of mountains when there's snow on top of them. It's just something magical, That's just something on my bucket list. Hopefully one day, hopefully might even record that for you. So yeah, if you have this kind of desire, there is lots of different kind of activities like this. Those are obviously more pricey, But you know, once a lifetime, you know, you don't need to do this every trip, but once in a life, I think this is really great thing to do as well for guys. If you watch this video and you're thinking how to maybe propose to your girlfriend, then this is, I think, one of those things that's very hard to beat. You know, if you do this with helicopter, as I'm saying, you need to invest some money to do it, but I think not only for you but for your future fiance, a really beautiful experience to have, something you're going to remember for all your life. On the end, I just want to talk about a little bit about color. Don't be scared of colors. Well, don't just go for black, beige, and that's it because you think those are the safest. I think now color is really coming back. I feel it as well myself, like green, like ski suits, like this kind of similar to the vintage one, like they had in 60s, 70s, you know, blue, you know, pink, red. You can choose so many different colors now, and you can really push your personality out. And for me, from my perspective, I was even looking recently for like ski suits, and I wanted more color because I want to be really visible for my kids as well. So if there will be a moment that they feel lost for a second, they remember mommy has a really green, like strong green ski suit, you know, or jacket. So that's just something that they're going to remember. They're going to look for that. If even for a second they're going to lose me from their eyes, because things happen, you know. So this is just me, protective mom, looking, thinking about everything, that they need to be visible, I need to be visible. So it's the best to invest in this kind of like a neonic colors because nobody wears those. So that's just something, a tip as well for parents. But I personally would love to buy something like a pink, you know, or like some kind of nice design. It's just I'm getting more and more into those. I can see that. First half of my life I was more into black and blue and beige. Now I feel like I'm going towards those strong colors, so you're going to see probably more videos of those as well. Okay, I hope if you have planned any ski adventure or any winter adventure, not only ski, then this video was helpful for you. If you did find it interesting, please leave it a thumbs up because it's really supporting my channel, and you know, that's how I grow on YouTube. And if you didn't hit the subscribe button, then do that as well. Doesn't cost you anything, but it gives me great benefits. See you in the next video.